Hey people, this is Monster Dad. Welcome back to Empyrion Ironman Season 7. I think this is Episode 7 as well. Today I'm going to do a few mission preps by taking out some exterior turrets of the armory, which will also open up... put my helmet on. Which will also open up the trade station, because the armory is situated about 200 meters from the trade station, with its guns facing the trade station door. Right, so I don't need to worry about the troll vessel because took care of that last time. Oh, hang on, where are we going first? Where are we going? Just here. Yeah, so where is it? I'm going around in circles. There it is. There it is. Into this beautiful sunrise. God, you'd pay for a view like that, wouldn't you? Anyway, I've covered the front of this vessel in hardened steel now as well. Can't really tell, but I have. So it should survive a bit better. Cockpit's the weak spot at the moment, but I designed this in such a way where I can easily build a hardened steel shell over the cockpit if I needed to, and I'll probably do that for later missions once they get a bit tougher. But for now, it should be okay. So yeah, some mission preps. I want to take out this exterior turrets on the armory ready for Wednesday's mission, and then going on foot on Wednesday and clear that, take out the core. Oh, hello. You look like you need to be blasted. Have some. Boom. Bam. I took that capital vessel down, pretty much all of it. Let me just grab the goodies. Give me all your stuff. Oh nice, 3 large fuel cells. Coolio. See what you've got. Give me something good, buddy. Give me something good. A golem. I'm sorry, but that's just got to go as well. Let's not waste my rockets. Lots of rare goodies from the golems. Always worth taking down those when you see them. Okay, let's get you before you despawn. And where did our little friend the golem go? There he is. Well, a nice amount of cobalt and some magnesium. Yep. Oh, and 5 zascome as well. So that's equivalent of 10 zascosium ingots. Can barely speak. So this must be the high plains then. Yeah, it is. Okay. I haven't been around this area much. I came over to scout out the trade station at one point and then was scared off by this armory. Haven't been back since. So okay, let's just close in my FOV a bit just to make it easier to see. Let's do some blasting. Yeah, when I've done this one, I'm going to go over to this second radar station because we're allowed to take out the other radar station. That looks like a turret just there. Yes, we're allowed to take out the second radar station however we wish because the first one's been targeted. So range 285. Bye bye. Oh. See ya. Oh, not yet. And we have a little friend as well. I took way too much damage then. Way too much. Let's wait for that troop transport just to get rid of that. I don't like the idea of rocket Xerax hanging around. I think there are only 2 turrets on this thing. I guess I'll find out in a second when I jump out of my ship to grab the stuff off this and get blasted to hell. Let's hope not. Should take the troop transport a little while to get here because it's got quite a way to travel. So let's hang on here for it. So yeah, once I've finished just here, my intention is to head over to that radar station. As I was just saying before, I was rudely interrupted by being blasted by a laser turret. Now we've taken out one radar station, we're allowed to take out any other radar stations on the planet however we see fit, so I might as well take that one down as well for the resources. While we're waiting, I'll just show you this. My stats, level 24 now, and most of those levels from about 13 upwards have been gained from taking apart and dismantling structures. I took apart the settlement that was over there, took that down to the ground. The mining hub is completely gone now. The first radar station we took out on the Wednesday mission is gone. What else have I taken down? Actually, I think that's it. But those 3 structures alone gave me an enormous amount of experience, and you shouldn't ever underestimate the amount of experience you can get from dismantling things. Put your own core down, turn it to public instead of private, dismantle it, and Bob's your uncle. XP up the yin yang. Come on, troop transport, where are you? Let's go and find him. I've got to go this way anyway because I'm now going to head over to that second radar station, which is near the drone base anyway, and take out the exterior turrets on that one. And I'll probably just park away from it, use my sniper rifle and take out the power core on there as well, just so the spawners are deactivated. Come on, where are you? I've added a fuel tank onto this ship as well, so fuel should last me a little bit longer on this one. With the hardened steel on it, it's a bit heavier, so it's using more fuel. And my intention is to stick another couple of thrusters on to the side, so I've got a better strafing ability. Because as you can see, side to side is incredibly slow, and we need the strafing ability when you're going in against turrets, just as I did then, so that you can try and avoid some of the blasts, which I did not do very successfully. My decoy base still works perfectly fine. I haven't had a single base attack. And every now and then I pop over here and take out the drones because I know where they're going to be. I know where they're going to be hanging around in their spare time. None there at the moment though, which is unusual. I can see you. I have a little present for you. You and the little troopies. But I don't think you're going to like it. If I could hit you. I don't want to waste my rockets. Okay, that took some killing, didn't it? I think I missed with half of them. Let's go down and see what goodies you've got. I almost feel sorry for them. I mean, we come over here, land on their planet, loot their stuff, kill their troops. I suppose I should feel just a little bit bad about killing their unarmed transports. Get an enhanced laser rifle, nice. I do have a laser rifle back at the base, but not an enhanced one. And I've been saving up laser rifle ammo and tend to buy some of that, so I'll be, from week 3 mission, I shall have a nice enhanced laser rifle for doing stuff. Like, let's just head over here to this radar station and finish off this external turret clearance session. I should probably go in and take out the core on camera just in case I die. So I might just quickly do that. We should have enough time. The other thing I want to do today is give you a quick tour of the base, because I made some changes to it, but also spawn in my CV, and it's probably the ugliest CV you'll ever see in the game of Empyrion. I was going to build one on camera, but the time constraints on Omicron and Hard are quite severe, and there's a lot of grinding to do. Unfortunately, being able to record all those is quite difficult. So what I did is jumped into my creative game and built one in creative mode because it was a bit faster to do. Do you know what? I should also jump out and repair some of this damage, shouldn't I? Just in case. Yeah, so I mean, I had enough. Yeah, I had enough stuff to put in there into the factory to get it made fairly quickly, because I'd looted the patrol vessel and I'd also looted the crash CV, so I had quite a few thrusters and other equipment that I needed for it. I really did take quite a lot of damage on that, didn't I? Considering that's hardened steel as well. Wow. I need some extra side-to-side thrusters on this, don't I, so I can avoid... Wow, I really did take quite a bit of damage there. Yeah, that's got to be my next task with this ship. Get some more side-to-side strafing thrust on it. Otherwise, I'm going to be really vulnerable, especially in the cockpit. I think that's got most of it. Try not to knock myself off while I'm doing it. I really shouldn't stand up here either, because if some drone replacements get sent out to the armory, they would have come straight past me then and killed me. Let's turn to night vision. Sorry about night vision again. I thought it would be daylight over here still, but I was wrong, obviously. So I don't want 2 turrets facing me, so there's 1 turret just here. I'm going to have to just go in quickly and take this out. I'm in Ranger, shipping out. Helps if I hit. Troop transfer will be along any moment, and then I can go around the other side and take out the other turret. And then what I think I'll do is just quickly go in and take out the core in this on camera, just in case the worst happens and I die. Come on, where's troop transport? There's a couple of drones there. They must be going over as replacement to either the armory or the crashed capital vessel. Looks like they're going to pass close enough for me to take them out as well. There it is. There's the troop transport. Oh no, or is that replacement drones? No, they aren't. Replacement drones. Oh, Do you know what? I've gone straight under that laser turret. That was stupid. That could have been the stupid bit that got me killed. Okay, I don't think this troop transport's coming, so let's get rid of this turret. And I can loot that stuff. Okay, turret's gone. Definitely no troop transport inbound, is there? Or is that it there? Let's fix this quickly. Okay, well, there's something inbound. Are you? What are you? No, it's a drone. This problem being straight, really close to the drone base is drone replacement is really fast. Now, am I going to be able to safely loot these drones, I wonder? If I do it quickly. That wasn't worth the risk. There's another drone coming in. Come on, come get some. Do you know what? I'm going to move further this way. So I'm not so close to that drone base when I'm doing this. I think I'll have to come back at a later date and take out that radar station properly. Because I'm going to have to come back with my HV to do it safely, because my HV can then protect me from these tons of drones that are being sent in. Come on, closer than that. Oh, you're slow, aren't you? Get a move on, buddy. Get a move on. Ooh, power coil. That was definitely worth grabbing. Now I'm not going to go over there to that other minigun drone. It's too close to the drone base for my liking. The other one's despawned over here. Fiddlesticks. I still would quite like to take out that power system in here just to disable this. It looks like stuff stopped coming at the moment. Oh, do you know, that's really awkward. Yeah, what you can do is if you shoot the door out, you can actually get to the power systems with a sniper rifle from a distance, but unfortunately this hill is in the way, I think. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that the hard way at a later date. I'm not going to do that right now, but I'll probably do that during the next mission, because the next mission, it will go quick. It should be fast to complete, either because I'm going to die, or let's turn to some ordinary vision. or because I finish it fairly quickly, because the armory is very similar to the radar station in the layout. It's like a central room with a corridor around it as you go in. There's 4 spawners in there around that central room, and the core's in the centre of the central room, just like it was in the radar station. So it's, you know, it's not a difficult POI to do, but there are a lot of spawners and a lot of, and it's unlike the radar station, you can't take out the power systems early on, so you've got to fight your way round to the core, which on an ordinary difficulty would be fairly simple, but hard difficulty, you know, they become a bit of bullet sponges, these Xerax. What's that over there? Was that just a bird? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's not Superman, that's for sure. It's just top of a mountain. Right. You know, I need to top up my oxygen. Bear with me a moment while I have a munch on some food and a breath of air. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly show you around the base. I was umming and ahhing for tons of episodes what I was going to do about a base, where I was going to have one, whether I was going to power this one and make it a base, or whether I was going to do an orbital base, or whether I was going to take over the mining hub as a base. I was very indecisive, which is not like me, I think. See what I did there? Anyway, I decided that I will just bite the bullet and make this the permanent base. Since these patrol vessels now gone and the decoy base seems to be working really well, gave me a bit of freedom to build. So I've got 3 hangars. The top one's for the for this dumbbell. One below it is for the combat SV, combat HV, and the other one is for a little craft I called the Mincer, which I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, I've got myself a little comfy room area at the back. A couple of balconies to enjoy the Omicron view, as long as you have a helmet on. Decorated a little bit with a bit of detail, but yep, I mean, it's not perfect, but at the moment it's home. Let's pop this in here. Okay, it's oxygenated as well, which is great, so I don't have to mess around wearing my helmet all the time. So let's have a look. This will be a very brief tour, and then I'm going to go and bring the CV in. So this is my little comfy room with a couple of balconies either side, like I said, to enjoy the view. Yep. Beautiful. A lake view. Again, you'd pay a fortune for a view like that, wouldn't you? So the lift down here goes out to the main area. So this is where I keep combat HV. I put a multi-turret on that as well for after I've got my levels. I'll use that to take things apart. But I don't think you get the experience when you use that. So this is the Mincer. I tried putting some of the harvesters on the front of my combat HV, the Scorpion, but it's just too big and I can't really see what I'm doing when I'm mincing the faces off all the creatures. So what I did is built this little thing here, and it's fairly nippy, good maneuverability. I put these 2 little sections here for when I get out of the craft to get my drone to loot the creatures I've minced up. I've got less chance of falling off and less chance of being spotted by other creatures. So yeah, and it seems to work pretty well. There's not much to it. It's fairly cheap, cheerful, but yeah, it does the trick, and I've done quite a bit of grinding with that. So it worked really well. Got a little medical area here. Whee! My construction food prep area. A little bit of storage. Over here, got my consoles for when I'm checking on the enemy and their whereabouts. Again, another little comfy area. And in here, I have my plant room. All I'm growing at the moment. Oh, I'm on level 24. It's just corn and tomatoes at the moment. Corn, because you need that to make the tins of meatballs as well as the tomatoes, but also I need corn to make plastic. So I don't like to grow too many things. I do have a few other sprouts. Well, I've got aloe vera sprouts. I might put them in at some point if I feel like I need more bandages, but I usually just buy all my bandages and medical equipment from the trading stations, quite frankly. I've never really had to make anything in any game I've played. So yeah, okay. And a tier 2 fridge to keep all my goodness. Might as well have a little snack while I'm here. Aphax fruit. Ahax, I should say. Sounds like a bug, doesn't it? Still, it's a nice little munch. Yeah, so here, if I go into this way, I haven't labelled the cargo boxes, but I've labelled them within the P menu. So I can go into here and I know I'm going to sell all those. I'm definitely going to be keeping that laser upgrade kit. I think I already have one of those, so I can sell that little beauty. And now I've taken out those weapons on the armory, the trading station is now open for business. I still can't get to the one in orbit because that carrier's camped outside there. Let's pop all this stuff into constructor. What else we got? Fuel. Pop those into there. 15mm bullets. Cool. I might as well put them straight into straight into the SV weapons. Cool. Okay, like I said, I had a laser rifle. I don't have a lot of laser rifle ammunition, but that will change soon. I may as well sell that laser rifle then. No sense in keeping it if I don't need it. I'll just grab another couple of tins of food. So yeah, so that's the base as it is at the moment. More functional than anything else. Like I said, there's quite a few time constraints when you're playing the competition, because there's a weekly mission as well, so you've got timescales to work to. So let's jump in. Power up. And get the heck out of Dodge. You know, it's weird, sometimes those hangar doors close after you come out, sometimes they don't, and I'm really not sure why that is. I'm not too fussed about it at the moment. Yeah, got a few solar panels there as well, just to ease off on the power requirements with the fuel cells. But yeah, that's about it. So that's the base. Let's go get this CV. Like I said, this is probably the ugliest CV you will ever see on Empyrion. And I don't say that lightly. Come on, am I not going the right way? You know, oh, I'm not quite going straight up, am I? There we go. Okay, so what I did was I went up. I know I started building that CV up in orbit, but I went up, took that apart, and I put a little base block down and built a big platform so that I could spawn this in. Yeah, very close to the trade station. Well, where did I put my platform? Where are you, buddy? Where are you? There it is. If you press I when you're in space, it turns off your auto brake, so you can get up to speed and just let go and coast. However, I'm going to coast straight back into the atmosphere, aren't I? Yeah, so it saves a bit of fuel if you're entering a system and you've got quite a few kilometers to go before you reach your destination. My Scout SV still parked up here. I'm not going to get rid of that because it's a warp enabled SV, so it's fairly useful in that respect. I'm not sure whether or how much I'm going to use it once I get my CV, but you know, there's room on the CV for it, so why not? Okay, let's head over here. Now, Scout shouldn't be in the way to interfere with this spawn. Do I have my EVA on? EVA option. Okay, I'm good. I'm good to go in space. Let me just put that ammo into the ammo box. Boom. Okay, let's do this. So I've called it the Horned Folly because I figured after I built it looked like it had a couple of horns on it, and Folly because I have no idea how useful this is going to be. Let's spawn it in. Let's see how we go. I am on a base. It definitely fits because I tested it. There it is with this platform, so boom, we're there. That's actually the back, not the front. Okay, let's have a quick look over it. So, as you can see, the Horned Folly. Oh, there's a wrong block there, but never mind. Like I said, probably the ugliest CV you'll ever see. Now, it's been designed like this for a purpose. Specifically, these areas here, 4 of them on each side of each tower, they're weapon mounts. So I'll be putting a selection of weapons there: cannon turrets, minigun turret, and rocket turrets. So space is for 18 turrets on this, and they're deliberately mounted at the front here, really so I can keep my bridge as far away from the pointy end as possible. And it's purely designed as a frontal assault CV, so it's almost defenseless from behind. The side's got a bit of defense because you can get at least 4 of the weapons to bear from the side. 2 hangars, 1 on each side. They're for the HVs. I made the hangars way too big, that's why this is too big. And 2 spaces on the hangar deck here for the SVs. Hatches here go down into the hangars on either side. And you know what, let's turn the power on and get the gravity on. Okay, so obviously warp enabled as well. Well, takes a lot of power. Okay, it should have lasted a little while. Yeah, good. Probably don't need the thrusters on just yet. Gravity generator should now be on. Yep. Okay, so hangars, like I said, I probably made them a bit too big. 1 on each side for the HVs. The other one on the other side is identical, so I won't bother going into that one. Whee! So there's access here, which I guess could be called main access when it's on the ground. Go up here, there's the core. This open area here will become the med bay, so if I am injured or need some medical assistance, I'm straight into this from the external door. 2 spare compartments on either side here, so I can put such things as, you know, crafting and cooking, etc. There are cargo boxes actually built into the body of the ship. 10 of them at the moment. I haven't put anything in it such as sorry, just looking at such as constructors, fridges, anything like that. That's out onto the flight deck, where we just were, and this leads up to the bridge. Again, I've put nothing in it at the moment because main thing I wanted to do was get it spawned in. So I'll do a bit of decorating, texturing, colouring, adding some equipment, etc. onto the ship. So nice view over the flight deck and the horns. There are thrusters built into those horns as well. That's mainly where the thrusters are, apart from the side thrusters, which are housed in these 2 little engine compartments here, and the same on the other side. At the moment I don't have many thrusters in this, so it has enough forward thrust to be able to get it up to the right speed to be able to jump to warp, which I think you've got to get to 70 meters per second to actually achieve warp. So it's got enough speed forward, but it doesn't have a lot of speed in the other directions because I wanted to cut down the cost of being able to spawn it in first. There's no oxygen in it as yet, but it is sealed with oxygen tanks. So I guess what I should do is get this down to the surface and test it, see if it'll actually fly. So let me get my 2 SVs onto the flight deck, and then we can go, and then we'll see if it crashes when I try and land it. Okay, good. There's one. Where did I leave the other one? I think it's actually parked on this platform somewhere, isn't it? Hello, hello. Come out wherever you are. Yeah, ramps on either side for the HVs to get into the hangars as well. Yeah, I need to retract those, don't I, at some point? What I'm going to do is put sensors on the side of those so they automatically retract and extend when I approach the craft with one of my HVs. Let's get you going. Did I not put landing gear on this thing? Oh yeah, I already damaged the deck. I need to change these landing pads to hardened steel. Okay, good. Oh, idiot. Let's try that again. Yeah, I really need to put hardened steel under those landing pads. I think I've damaged quite a few of the blocks already. Yeah. Obviously the other thing I want on here will be repair bays at each landing pad and under each HV and in each HV hangar as well. Yeah, good. Let's just make sure I've got all the damage on this thing. Wow. I really need to increase the sideways thrust on this thing. I'm going to get blasted to smithereens later in the missions if I don't do that. Okay, good. Right. Let's get on board. Give her a test flight. Whee! Moment of truth. Thrusters on. The two tier 2 RCS that I stole from the patrol vessel are in this. Where's the planet? Oh, there it is. So, yeah, I mean, it turns on a dime. I mean, it's really manoeuvrable. Yeah, my biggest worry is thrust at the moment. I need more thrust on it. A lot more. I'm not sure if I've got enough upwards thrust to land this safely, to tell you the truth, without smashing something. But I guess we shall find out in just a moment. Now, where's my base? Drone base is over there. There, that way. No weapons on this at the moment at all. But as you can see, it's designed to fly headfirst into combat, so these towers here, the horns, will have 4 turrets on either side, so they should have a good field of fire between them. Should be able to protect the ship from multiple drones, as well as be able to blast mounted turrets off any other capital vessel as well. It's all made out of light steel at the moment, so very lightly armoured. That will need to be changed at some point, but I do have quite a lot of hardened steel from the bases that I've taken apart and from the CVs that I've taken apart. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, resources is a bit of a problem on this planet anyway, but now I've got the CV, I've got the ability to jump to other systems a bit further away and gather resources. 17 minutes of power. Wow. That's with all that stuff I put into it as well. Okay. May need to play around with the power requirements. There's still space in the engine compartment, which is bang in the centre of the ship, for more fuel tanks. Now, where am I going to land this thing? I guess that's the question. I hadn't really thought about that. Will it fit on the roof? You know what? It might just. Come on, you can do it. Move it back a bit. Do you know what? I think it might actually just fit. Come on, why aren't the landing pads engaging? Well, it's down. Yeah. Fits like a glove light, as if it was made for it. It will do there for now. I need to build a little pad or something for it so that I can get the HVs on and off easily. Yeah, I need to be able to get into it as well, don't I? That may not be the best place for it. Do you know what? I'm thinking that's not necessarily the best idea. Need some lights in this thing as well. Let's turn the gravity generator off. I should put a fast slot for the gravity generator, shouldn't I? Off. Seems to be on a bit of an angle. That should work for now. Yeah. Come on, get out. I need to put some steps there, don't I? Whee! Okay, let's just go and make sure it's not falling over. And also shut that hangar door because it's annoying me. Yeah, I could probably put a nice big landing pad there, couldn't I? I'll go to space and take that one down that's up there. I know it fits on that, and I could just use all those blocks and put it there. That'll work. Yeah, so not the prettiest CV I've ever seen or made, but functional, and I think it will stand the test of combat once all the weapons are on and those towers have been changed to hardened steel. So there we go. So that was it. I think I'll call it an episode there. That's what I wanted to achieve. I wanted to kill the turrets on that armory, ready for the mission on Wednesday, release the trade station, kill the turrets on that radar station, ready to assault that as a little extra. And I'll probably do that on Wednesday as well. Do the mission, then do the radar station. So I'll risk my life twice on Wednesday. And then obviously get that CV in, which we now have. Okay. Nom nom nom. Right, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like, please comment, and please follow the other 4 competitors that are still in the competition at the moment. You'll find their links in the description below, as well as all the other competitors. And I will see you later. Oh, before I go, just bring that up again. 0 deaths, 24 levels, and 173 kills so far. Hopefully that'll last a bit longer. Right, bye for now. Later.